Hi everyone, this is Ayo and I am part of the Future Now Association and also the team that created this game, CycleQuest. With CycleQuest, we want to tackle the topic of circular economy and economics and make it more easy to understand, interactive, and fun to learn. So, what better way than with a video game? This game is created for the project Circles, which is all about circular economy, and you can find more materials, information, and generally how to reduce, reuse, recycle, and all of those R's in our Facebook, Instagram, our website, and whatever else media we have. I am not sure. I think it's that. So first we go to level select and go to the second one, gardeners. And we should find Kai and Alejandro in the dorm room. Usually they're having just a weird conversation happening in the background. All I'm saying is you could fight zombies much more effectively in a shield and pike formation years into an apocalypse. Sure, but how entertaining would that be to watch? Fair enough. By the way, how are your parents? Things going well? Oh, it's amazing. They've had the best couple of months ever. They're now thinking about investing or expanding actually. That's so good to hear. Are you helping them with the next few steps ahead? Yep. We need to think carefully ahead, which reminds me, I wanted to introduce you to someone. Ooh. Her name is Lena, and she asked for my help setting up a community garden for the campus. Thought you'd be interested in that. You know me well, buddy. A community garden sounds awesome. How far is it? We'll take the bus, few stops, and we're there. Shall we? Why not? I could use some fresh air. Now, heading to the community garden to check up on Lena. Hi, Lena. Ale, good to see you. Didn't think you'd pass by so quick. Yeah, this is Kai. Kai, this is Lena. She studies biology next door to us. Pleasure to meet you, Lena. What do you think the gardener Lena studies? We have math, economy, biology, and dancing. So, she's next door to them, and she enjoys gardening, flowers, and just the outdoors. Guessing it's biology. Pleasure to meet you, Lena. Biology is a fascinating science. Do you enjoy it? I would certainly hope so. Otherwise, I'm about to have a terrible 40 years ahead. Well, Alejandro is telling me that this is going to be our community garden. How's that going? Not too great, as you can see. Securing the space was hard enough. Now I'm facing significant shortages already. What kind of shortages? Mainly tools and fertilizer. I obviously don't need top quality in neither, but I'm struggling to even get second-hand tools or cheap fertilizer. Sounds like something we can help with then. Really? Yeah, we know some people around campus who might be able to assist, but we will have to convince them of the benefit your garden could bring to our campus. We can grow vegetables, herbs, fruit, help students of several departments study live specimens, take your pick. Hey, that's more than enough for me. However, if you require a steady supply of materials, you need to focus on what you could trade for them, unless you can pay. My funding barely covers rent for this space, so I suppose I can offer my services as a gardener to campus if necessary. The university only takes care of the main building. Would that be something you'd like though, going around gardening for strangers? I won't be a stranger if I'm trimming their bushes every Sunday. I love gardening, and if it means I can get this place running, I'm happy to do it. Alright, let's see what Alejandro and I can do. Okay, Alejandro's parents could help. Where did they work? In the first cycle, we meet Alejandro's parents, and they are both cooks and owners of the canteen, so we are heading there. We can start at the canteen. We actually sell fertilizer, so I bet my parents would be able to help. As for tools, we could ask Bob at the repair shop. Great! Lena, we'll be back soon. Good luck setting this place up in the meantime. Is Kai always like this? Yup. Economics and helping people is an irresistible combination for Kai. For me too, of course. Ah, I see. Thanks, Ale. Appreciate it. Looking forward to what you can do. Alejandro, we'll miss the bus. Sorry, coming. Bye, Lena. We are first connecting the dorm room to the canteen as we are doing a little circle around campus. Stavros, the kids are here. What are you doing, Kai? Drinking a lot of water, I hope? Oh yeah, thank you, Miss Pia. By the way, is it just me or are there a lot more people in here than usual? Sure are. We're doing a lot better these days. Thank you, Kai. Wait, what about me? Sure, you too. Here's your reward. We have some trash to throw in the back. Oh man. Miss Pia, Mr. Stavros, I was wondering if you could provide any... What do we need for Elena? Fertilizer, tools, pie, or compote? Well, we know that they have an amount of fertilizer they will sell. Any fertilizer for our new community garden? Anything for you, Kai. How many do you need? We can arrange a good price. Well, the issue is we'll need a steady supply and money is tight at the moment. Do you need a gardener by any chance? Not really, but you know who has a lot of unwanted fertilizer? Who indeed, maybe someone who could use it for recycling? Okay, so also in the first cycle, we met Jacqueline, who is the head at the recycling center. So let's check up on her, I guess. Not really, but you know who has a lot of unwanted fertilizer? Jacqueline. She was complaining about it the other day. Right. She was saying people don't know what to do with it and send it to the recycling center. You could talk to her. I hope that's true and she has a lot of it available for free. Alejandro will be very happy. For the fertilizer, our Alejandro, I don't think this is about the garden for San Mi Amor. Okay. He's back. Mom, what did you put in there? It was horrid. Never mind that, Ale. I know where we can go and find free fertilizer. Oh, nice. Where? The recycling center and our new friend Jacqueline. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Oh wow, he's very committed. He already dashed. He's there. Or should be committed. Good luck, Kai. Tell us if you need any help. You know our doors are always open to you. Thank you both so much. Later then. Good. So we're connecting the canteen to the cycling center now. He is already here. Kai, Ale, what a pleasant surprise. Welcome. Great to see you, Jacqueline. How's it going? Oh, I can't complain, although I probably should. People don't seem to know what's recyclable and what's not. I must admit I've thrown away my share of glass into the wrong containers. Sorry to hear, Jacqueline. It's fine. It comes with the job. How can I help you today? Jacqueline, we need any fertilizer you can spare. We're helping set up the new... What garden was Lena making? Flower, Zen, goat, or community garden? She was making a community garden. You're kidding. I was just wondering what to do with the 10 bags they delivered here today. You want it? Yeah, please. Stavros mentioned you often get delivered more than you can process, so we'd be happy to take it off your hands. It'll be my pleasure. The only problem is that this stuff is quite heavy. Each bag could easily weigh as much as 40 or 50 kilos. Ouch. I knew I shouldn't have quit the gym. Oh, but we could use our truck. I don't know, maybe Pia and Stavros need it for the deliveries? I forgot to tell you, Kai, my parents, Bob and Jacqueline decided to cooperate and not only share the truck but hire a driver to help. The truck is now available to us at any time we want. Perfect, let's see if we can load up the fertilizer. And Jacqueline, thank you very much. You're really doing me a favor here, Kai. If you could pick up the excess fertilizer once every couple of weeks, I would appreciate it. Will do, let's get going, Ale. Oh, someone wants to talk. Kai? If Jacqueline always has excess fertilizer and Lena always needs some, shouldn't we try to have the fertilizer delivered directly to the garden? In an ideal world, sure, but we're talking about dozens or hundreds of farmers who would need to spend extra time, fuel, or effort to do so. Their agreement comes at a cost, whereas between us, Jacqueline, and Lena, the cost is trivial, plus we get to drive around in the truck. Fair enough, though we better leave the actual driving to a professional. Okay, let's deliver some fertilizer. We have the truck here, we are parking it over here, and making the little connection from the recycling center to the community garden. And now, we're going to head to the repair shop to get some tools. Hey Bob. So, this is Bob. We met him in the first cycle as well, which you can play yourself. The game is for free on Steam, and we will provide a link. Hey Bob. There they are. Come here. Ouch, Bob, but you're squeezing too hard. Not enough. Deodorant. How can I thank you too enough? 4 new customers last week only. You came through. It's our pleasure, but we do need to breathe. Sorry. I get too excited sometimes. Glass of water, bottle of Coke. Okay, so what could we get from Bob? Fertilizer, we already have. We need tools. Actually, we were wondering if you had any gardening tools for us. It's for the new community garden. Yeah, they don't need to be top quality, but we will probably need a steady supply to replace damaged ones. I do have some. Now, don't get me wrong, I do owe you two, but I can't just give these things away. They're still in fine working order. What if Lena, who runs the garden, could take care of your centers and hedges on the weekends? What, just for the tools? No extra pay? That would be the deal, yeah. It would almost be cheaper for me, plus I get to help your friend. Let's call it a deal. 1 second, I need to fire my gardener. Be right back. Wait, did someone just lose their job? To be fair, did you see the state of Bob centers on the way in? Lena will be much better, I think. Totally agree, but I still feel bad. Gardeners usually have multiple clients, and I get the impression Bob doesn't pay that well, so don't worry about it too much. Done. That was super fast. He picked up immediately. I said, Julio, don't need you no more. And he said, okay. You're nothing if not efficient, Bob. The tools? Out the back. Though I must say they're quite heavy. Are you gonna use the truck? You bet. Thanks, Bob. Pleasure is all mine. Don't be strangers now. Bye, Bob. Okay, going steady. So, community garden to the repair shop, and the repair shop to the dorm. You can pet a dog along the way and go back to the community garden. Here we are. Whoa, what's all this? 2 types of fertilizer and several tools, some of which are practically new. But how? It was simple, really. All you have to do is tend to Bob's yard on the weekends. It shouldn't take long. The fertilizer will be coming in regularly for free. For free? It sounds impossible. While nothing is free, when interests are aligned this perfectly, the cost can be almost negligible. What the guy is trying to say is that we're just happy to help, Lena. There you go, all set. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I never expected something so quickly. You two are amazing. Thanks, but it was mostly Alejandro, really. He's really good at economics and many other things. Is that so? Thank you very much, Alejandro. Could you maybe help me set some stuff up? Of course. Ugh. So we helped the campus community gardener. I gotta say, this was pretty cool. Is it possible to learn this power? Of course, we're learning the same things. Trust me, economics is so interesting to apply. All I know is my parents are happy and their business will run better now. Thank you, Kai. Anytime, Ale. Besides, we're friends. Plus, we get to meet some interesting people. Yeah, wow. Isn't Bob intense? He sure is. And here we go. We have the second cycle of the game complete. And cycle 3, Gym Bros. So this was the second cycle of the game. You can play the rest for yourself by downloading the game on Steam. It was incredibly fun to work on the game. I'm the person who drew the characters, and I really hope that people enjoy it and find it useful. I think the concepts here are very easy to understand, and they provide a good baseline for circular economics and economy in general. So thanks so much for watching, and again, this game was created for Project Circles, which is focused on showing people how interesting circular economy can be. Goodbye.